Mr. Doctor.
Oh, right.
You going to speak on it, or you going to do what everybody else from SAC does? Just
Listen,
breeze
man,
over
there's
it?
a lot of block business that stays block business.
Okay.
And I still think there's a lot of acrimony around that.
Yes. Yep.
And there's a little bit of he said, she said, but not enough to have me, weighing one way or another on it, except that I know what I know.
Yeah.
And at some point, that might resolve itself, but at some point it might not.
Okay.
There are some things that never get, Yeah.
Yeah.
I laugh at this whole idea of closure that is perpetuated by Hollywood, for example. You say that one-liner that just gets to them and you hang up the phone.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think we're ever going to get closure around that situation.
Yeah.
And a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah.
And it had reverberations throughout the prison system. Yeah. Like it was a problem.
Wow.
It was a problem.
Wow.
And so that's one of the reasons why I think a lot of us are like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you said more than most, which I appreciate.
Well, and I think it's hard. I think the only reason he asks, and I kind of know some of the stories from talking to you, but I think that when you think about Sacramento, there's always that three-headed monster that raided Lynch and Bo.
Yep.
Mr. Doc was supposed to be one because
Absolutely.
he was
That Set Trippin' Block Style is classic.
Right. That's a classic album,
Yeah.
and he was like kind of positioned to be another one of
He
those.
could have been.
Always
another
say
one of those guys.
Northern Cali Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Right.
Northern Cali version.
And again,
of
Set
Snoop.
Trippin' was.
Man,
Yeah.
to this day, I still listen to Set Trippin'.
Yeah.
So I think that people, because we get just comments, and again, I'm not from there, so I'm not involved at all. I'm from North Highlands. We got our own shit. But it was, it was like when he disappeared, there was a void and like, ooh, but he was one of them ones.
Right.
Like he
Right.
had that sound. And I think, there's a mystique around like, where the fuck did he go?
Right,
Like that's
right.
why the question is ever even
No,
posed.
it's actually from a fan's standpoint.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Again, it comes
Yeah.
from that fan standpoint of like, well, yeah, we want
Like we hear, whispers and he
Right.
did this, he did that, and then
Right.
nobody's seen him. It's like, where is he? Is he still even alive? You know what I mean?
Nah, he
no
did.
social media.
He got all
no
swole. He did an
Yeah.
album with a Mexican
remember
cat,
that. I remember that.
Lorenzo.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
But yeah,
He just kind of became an enigma. It's like,
that Trippin'
I
was
mean,
fire though.
Yeah.
maybe it's a testament to some things can still remain where they should be in this era where everything gets aired out.
Yeah.
All the rocks that have been thrown in glass houses over the last week
Yeah.
with the Drake and Kendrick beef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's still a G code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
It still exists.
It's respect
And
to you and everyone who leave it there too.
That's real. That's
Yeah.
real. And that's a lost art.
That's
a lost art.
we've seen that eroded
Yes.
by bad actors like Tekashi 6ix9ine
Yeah.
and other examples of
Yeah.
where people have no respect for a sense of like, there's this code.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you make allegations, you better have the fucking paperwork.
Paperwork.
For example, we already know, like, if you accuse someone of being a rat and you're fucking wrong, that's a problem.
That's on you. Yeah.
You know what I
gotta have
mean?
it. You got to atone for that. Yeah.
And what we're seeing right now over this last week with the Kendrick and Drake beef has been a wild escalation of saying shit.
yeah.
But
Yeah. Where's the proof?
what do you have?
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying it's not like I'm not taking a position in favor
Yeah.
of Drake
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
There's you say and behave in enough egregious ways that are on the public record, things can be inferred.
Yes.
But and listen, I am not a fan. I'm trying to do better by not saying this, but that statements.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think in this case, Kendrick won, but at what cost?
Yeah.
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 And so
but we're also in a day and age of, it's clips over context. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
It's all about the clicks and the clips, you know?
Yeah.
And the public, they're dumb. They don't care. You know, no, I don't want to say dumb, but they're you know, they believe anything, you know, and they just they just go with the masses. Nobody's really saying, well, hold on.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Easily titillated.
Yeah. Let's do some due diligence here and figure out what's really being said.
Right.
Because I'm the same way. Like, we come from where the beefs, for one, you know, some things that are said, apology can't fix. You know, when you start talking about people's kids and families, I think that's overboard. Now it's out of hip hop, it's out of rap. Now I got to see you. You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a diss really is only impactful when it's true. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When it's true, that's the one that really is like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Your mama so fat, and the playground shit, it's like, okay, it's funny or whatever, tongue in cheek, but it don't hit the same when somebody can really get you with the truth. And I think that's missing now. But I want to transition a little bit. So X gets out. Did you guys?
By the way, hold on though. That was some real game. That was some real game. That was some real game. And people just might need to soak it in for a minute. Respect the rated, and you and Bo and everybody in the situation for just leaving shit where it is. Hey,
real shit.
Some shit in our world just didn't sit right.
It's okay to be quiet.
And so we left it there. And for the fans, That Trippin' was a fire album.
Yep.
That's their personal politics.
That's right.
And we leave it there. So I think that we don't have to ask it. You know what I mean? Anymore.
it.
It's like we got
That's
the
it.
answers.
Yeah.
Shit was left with they crew and what they needed to do. And
Right.
And
I mean, you're the third reputable from up there that pretty much said, you know what I'm saying?
And
So
and you guys are still locked in, uniform on, like that's our
Which is rare.
That's our bit. It is rare. So
In the culture these days, it seems like it's becoming more and more rare for certain codes to be kind of just honored.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know.
respect.
Yeah.